Hey, what's up, everybody? We're here playing Cookie Run Kingdom. We're in Season 2 of Boss Rush, and we're at Stage 14. Here, it's a two-parter, maybe even a 2.3-parter. We've got the first boss, and this one is going to receive all damage as true damage, and it's vulnerable to attacks that deal multiple hits. So we're talking about range cookies here. Then, Part 2, we've got the boss becomes vulnerable to crit damage and receives increased electricity type damage. So, long story short, first team, this is what we're going to be looking at. And you might recognize it because it should be a very similar team to stage 4. We've got Kuyaman, one defense cookie. We've got 3 range cookies, 1 support cookie, 1 healer cookie, 1 bomber cookie. And what that gives us is 4 different active synergy effects. We've got Strike of Destiny, Violet Gust, Whisper of Wind, and Absolute Faith. And we can look at gear, but it's not going to be the game changer, but it can help you get a little bit of increased time or decreased time, being more efficient. So we've got the cooldown for Kuyaman, for the toppings, all that gear. Then Black Lemonade. Here we're looking for some attack, but most of all, we're looking for that cooldown with the chocolate. Then Linzer. Here we've got the hard candy for the attack speed, and we've got a lot of HP, but it could be more focused into attack. Not a big deal though. Here, Twizzly. We've got the hard candy again for the attack speed. And this one, we definitely want to see a high attack speed, a high attack, and a high crit if you can get it. But it all depends on what you've got going on. And it's not that big of a deal. Then we've got Pure Vanilla Cookie. Can be replaced with any other healer cookie. Doesn't really matter. No big deal. We've got the chocolates for the cooldown. Here, creme brulee. We've got the hard candy again. We're looking to get that crit. We want to have a high attack speed. That is what's going on there. And then Wind Archer, again with the hard candy for the attack speed. And overall, we've got a decent attack, but these stats could definitely be bigger, but it doesn't really matter for part 1 of stage 14. So we're just going to dive into it. We're going to get this going on, and these cookies should be able to get this hopefully within 1 ticket. Knock on wood. I know I've been able to do it twice in practice mode with the same team, so I'm convinced they're going to be able to pull it off for a 3rd time here. IRL. Come on. Yes. Oh, thank goodness, because I was getting nervous. Okay, we're halfway there. Here, it's going to get tricky. These cookies did a great job. Kuyaman, Twizzly, but most of all, creme brulee and Wind Archer. Just remember, it doesn't necessarily depend on the cookies. It's all about that composition of team to get those synergy effects. Next, speaking of synergy effects, for part 2, Rage Effect. Here we're looking at the boss becomes vulnerable to crit damage and receives increased electricity type damage. So now it's time to get electric. We're going to switch it up. We're going to my team number 5, but you might recognize this as my team from stage 1. So here we've got 2 charge, 2 range, 2 support, and 1 ambush. And there's a couple electric cookies, but it's not the end of the world if you don't have the electric cookies. Just keep 2 charge, 2 range, 2 support, 1 ambush. But if you have these electric cookies, it can help. Twizzly, Agar Agar, and Stormbringer. We've got 3 active synergies, Vision of Lightning, the most important, then 2 charge, 1 ambush for the Darkest Overlord, and Torrent of Flame, 1 charge, 1 ambush to support. So this team looking pretty good. I don't know if we can really improve it that much, but I think there's still room for some couple adjustments. Anywho, Stormbringer, we got the juicy apple jelly to get that extra crit. Stormbringer, raspberries to get that extra attack. Here, we've got the juicy apple jellies to get that extra crit. Agar agar. This one, I feel like there's still room to grow. We've got a lot of crit. We've got that going on. We've got a little bit of electric damage, but it's not going to be as impressive as I want it to be. I wish I could level up these stats on my Biscuit, but I'm out of the items. So what are you going to do? Next up, Linzer. We've got the apple jelly set, and that's going to give us extra crit. Here, we're looking pretty good there. And then Twizzly, once again with the crit, we're at 70.7%. That's actually pretty good. I mean, crit all day, let's go. Then we've got Star Coral. And then here we've got the raspberries for attack. We want some cooldown and attack speed as well. And this is where I wanted to get it in one ticket, but I wasn't able to. So, still going to be a pretty effective team. It's hard to say because we were looking for the electricity. We got it Stormbringer, Agar Agar, Twizzly. Could we switch it up with the Biscuit, the toppings? Yeah, it's going to give us percentage, like minuscule percentage variations of time. And here we're looking pretty good. Of course, we're about halfway there, 22% left. So technically, this is the second half. So we got past 25%. And that is what I'm looking for. Because if you get it and there's less than 25% left, you're going to be able to finish it in one ticket. We're at 22% left. So now it all comes down to time. I think I forgot to mention here, a lot of these cookies have a lot of upgrades and ascensions. So the more stars, the more accumulative bonus that you get with the star magic bonus. And then here, ooh, it took 3 tickets, but I'm pretty sure that's not too shabby. 2 minutes, 2 seconds, 0.75. I'm going to be happy with that. Pretty decent. It could be better, but it could be worse. So I'm really happy I got it done within the 3 ticket mark. And if we check that out there, the thing that I was mentioning, the star bonus. Here, the more stars, the more bonus. So that is definitely going to come into effect as well. Hey, thank you so much for watching. I really hope this helps you with your quest for getting the best results for the boss rush. If ever you want to see another video, just click in the top left corner. Happy gaming, everybody. Sending tons of positive energies, and I hope to see you soon. Take care. Peace.